I heard about BVA through a homeless shelter I was staying in, and it was actually called Jean's Place, and I was there for about 6 months. And they approached me with this really good program and asked me would I be interested in interviewing for it and signing filling out this application. I think it was like 20 pages long, and so I told him yes. A specific time that IHI went above and beyond, and is I just have to, not cry about this, because they to keep my family together when I was actually incarcerated, and upon returning back, IHI went above and beyond by helping me, assisting me, and helping me get my housing back, and so that my family could be back together again. The way that IHI helped me maintain my housing when I was incarcerated is the most unbelievable blessing of my entire life. When I went away to do a prison sentence, I knew for sure that my housing was going to be gone and that my kids would be displaced. And IHI did something so unbelievably, I've never even heard of any place stepping forward and trying to help people in this situation, but they were an advocate for me and helped talk to housing and get something established to where that my kids would not have to move. And I'm still mesmerized by it. It's unbelievable to me. They even went through the process of, it was a little bit complicated. My situation was very complicated and complex. And so they stood by my family for 1 whole year trying to find the right situation that was going to keep my kids in their housing. And 1 whole year they worked with my family, and my kids were not forced to move, and they were able to put my kids' brother in position to be on the lease, that my kids could stay in their housing and not have to move. I know for sure that we'd be homeless still, or living in some situation that would not be benefiting our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health. It would be a really devastating situation if they weren't here to help me. I'm still in shock and disbelief and in so much gratitude, and it's a miracle. That's what I feel like. You guys, IHI is like this little band and network of angels that helps people in really difficult situations try to figure it out and be support for them. Angie Harbin is a lady, can I say her name? Mm-hmm. She is truly a miracle worker, and she actually held me by the hand and walked me through every step, through the denials and through the waiting and the challenges of my situation, and helped me organize my paperwork and who to fax because I did a lot of work. I did a lot of classes and a lot of therapy and a lot of abuse recovery ministry to be able to develop myself and to equip myself and heal from the things that I've been through. And she was instrumental in walking me through the process of getting all that organized, getting the paperwork to the right person. She has even been there for me financially, and still is there for me financially. My kids had to go to summer school this year, and she helped me with the financial end of that. And in addition, I have to say that I don't feel like I would be able to focus on anything of their schooling had we not have stable housing and a place to rest at night and to cook our meals. It would not have been possible. I can actually safely say that IHI has saved not just my life, but my 3 kids' lives, because being here to support us and to give us this opportunity back, not just one time, but twice, and to be there for us, I just really feel a sense of confidence and a sense of success for my family to be able to make it through this they have given me something that has uplifted my spirit and strengthened me from the soul, and given me an opportunity to say, we want to help you be a mom again, and try to give your kids something different than what you had as a child. And even though I ran into a stumbling block, they say, we're not going to give up on you. Everybody else may have given up on you, but we're not gonna. And so to me, that, like I said, it not just saves my life, but 3 other lives, my children, because they've been in very desperate situations too, because of my lack of skills, and I didn't understand my disability. And so now I'm familiar with that, and I've got more skills, and I got more education, which I can teach them the wording and the language and how to identify it. I didn't even know how to identify certain things to do with, mental issues or crisis or trauma. I didn't even have language for it. And so now that I have words that can identify certain feelings and emotions and states of mind and affairs and all that, and because of having stable housing, I'm able to develop that part and heal. And so I just have to say, IHI saved my life. It truly did. This organization, and I hear so many things of other residents just about how grateful and how awesome this building is. This is truly a godsend for me and a lot of other people. Oh, I have to tell you this. So I have an autistic son, and he's really struggling in school. Well, all my kids are really struggling in school, but he has challenges in addition to his, in addition to our crisis situation. He has autism, and because of us having like a place for us to study and a place for us to sleep and eat and wash our clothes, me and my son have been working hard to get his back assignments in, and he actually scored a 140 out of a 150 on an essay, and I'm just like, I don't even have words to say, because he's challenged. And so because of all of our basic needs being met, we're able to focus on the things that can develop him and that he scholastically can improve on. And so I look at this paper and I'm just like, wow, I would not have been able to do this in any other situation, because there's not help that could help my type of situation, especially being that I've already had a chance, and we would not have been able to do this without IHI, for sure. It's such a safe feeling. Like, for a change in my life, I get to be helped, and I feel safe, and I feel confident and hopeful about the future. And I didn't always have that.